part of the reason we featured him in the open, because he's got all that ability. Sneaky speed, too. 31-yard run for Smith. He was quiet in the first half. You see? And now this is to Smith. Bottled up by Ramoto, and then another gang tackle. But it was Ramoto who made the play. Second and very long. Cagle back, looking, and he has a catch and a touchdown. What a play, and the concentration by... That's McNally. Goes far side. Brought down shy of the 40. And that's where Jack Stevens, he's going to go back as we take a look yet again at the Frankie Lima reception. Well, McNally gets his hands on him there and is stride for stride with Lima for the most part and gets a piece of the ball. But Frankie Lima focuses, doesn't give up on the ball, doesn't give up on the play, comes up with the state of California to score over 700 points. Deep drop by Stevens. Lays it out. And he's got Petit. Beautiful throw. Just enough air underneath it. And Tyler Petit hauled it in. Well, and great coverage by Jared Turner right there for El Capitan. 8 interceptions on the year. He's in the right place. You see, he's number 6. He recognizes the crosser. He gets there, but Petit's just so big, nothing he can do about it, right? I mean, just a perfectly thrown ball. A great catch by Petit. I suppose Turner's a little bit late getting there, but still just a great, well-executed pass play by Campolindo. Got to tip your cap to Jack Stevens on that. 19-yard completion there. As we see the Campolindo offense, both 3,000 rushing yards and 3,000 passing yards. One of only 7 teams in the state to do that. Going deep. He's got Petit just out of his reach down the near sideline. They've had their opportunities down the field to these tall receivers, and it makes you wonder if El Capitan might change up their coverage strategy, but your corners are consistently getting beat, and they're giving up anywhere from 5 to 8 inches in height. So Sam Malero came up with an interception earlier, but you're responsible for the deep part of that field. You got to cover it, Sammy. Malero, who led the team with 6 picks, he's got one in this game, giving up nearly a foot of height to Petit. Malero at 5'8", Petit at 6'5". Sprint out to the right. Ramoto out of his reach. Brings up a 3rd down and long for Campolindo. Stevens, and it's knocked away at the last moment. Great play by Malero. Big 4th down here, and they're still going to go. Trips out to the right. Jack Stevens. Flushed right. Looking for Petit downfield. Petit tips it to himself, and then it's intercepted. Huge play by the defensive back, Jared Turner. And a turnover and a touchback. And the defense holds again for the Vaqueros. Go back. That was a really late flag. Yeah, take back everything I said. Well, Campolindo staying on, and El Capitan had a false. We go to the inside rush with McNally, and we take a look at the roughing the passer. Oh, Clay Cromwell. You know, by the NFL rules, that's close. I probably wouldn't call it, but it's not up to me to call it. The referee on the scene right there threw the flag, and we missed it. Maybe it blended in with all those El Cap jerseys, huh? They're wearing yellow on the far side. It's right where it was thrown. Lindo Cougars trying to even the score. McNally again goes in motion. Stevens faked it to him, looking towards the end zone. Petit, did he get his toe in? No, he didn't. Incomplete. Petit at the farthest part of the end zone, almost able to bring that one down. Looked like the ball might have come out. Just another jump ball for Petit. Stevens goes up top, gets hit late again. And Petit comes down with it, but then it's swatted away in the process of completing the catch. You're getting a great battle over there between Turner and Petit. Again, Turner giving up good size against Petit. Stevens getting hit again. Got a 36-yard attempt by Matt Blair. Kick is blocked. It's Capucci. Comes away with it. And that's, I believe that the ball's dead where they blocked it. I could be wrong with this one. They're returning it like it's a touchdown. What do I know, huh? The official on the far sideline signals touchdown. A block and a score of 80 yards for the Vaqueros. Touchdown run. The guy who had 6 touchdowns now on the ground. Pass out to Ramoto into the right flat. Good block on the outside. Ramoto still on his feet. And brought down shy of the 40-yard line. In the second half, he has not had a lot of it. Ramoto in motion. Stevens back. There's some more rush. Gets away from a couple. Turns it into positive play, but DJ Smith lowering the boom. They picked up the first down anyway. It's the second one of the game for them, and in their San Diego CIF championship, they also had 2 personal foul penalties, so not malicious necessarily. Play call towards the end of the third quarter. Great play design right there. Hats off to Coach Macy. Pulling a little club out of his bag right there. Setting up the backside screen, goes play fake to the left, comes back to the right, and there's Ramoto again. Got a lot of room to run.
Looks like he gets a guy on his back at about the 6-yard line and just bullies his way into the end zone. Great run, great finish right there by Ramoto.
Ramoto during the regular. Capitan able to get it off before the buzzer. Cagle, left side, incomplete. We were looking for Capucci. Good defense by Tiger Garcia to That's Flower from the 15. Stevens looking left, fires towards the corner, and Petit with a one-handed grab out of bounds. A spectacular play that was almost made, where it looked like Stevens was just trying to get it out of bounds so nobody could come away with it, but Petit able to bring his paw in there, somehow get a piece of it, almost brought it down, but he was out of bounds.
I'll buy that.
Stevens on the play pass, going towards the end zone, caught, touchdown! That's Ramoto with his second receiving touchdown of the game. And Campo Lindo has scored 13 unanswered.
The El Capitan defense being put in a position they're not used to. On their heels a little bit after getting that 28-7 lead. Now giving up a couple. Adam Ramoto touchdown, just wide open by himself in the corner of the end zone. Hauls it in, too tired to celebrate.
That was Ramoto's drive. Had the big 27-yard completion and hauls in that one from 13. The extra point from Blair, right through the uprights. And we have got ourselves a ball game here in the fourth quarter. El Capitan leading by 7. Like 4. Able to stop the momentum. Big kick from Cromwell. Here comes Campo Lindo. And they're going to set up shop at the 39-yard line. Don't forget that this is the first of 3 championships to be decided today as we see Redlands East Valley making their way into the StubHub Center. Stay with us on Time Warner Cable Sportsnet and Comcast Sportsnet at 4 p.m. It's the Division II matchup between Clayton Valley Charter's rushing attack against the spread offense of Redlands East Valley. It's the Division II 2014 CIF Bowl Championship presented by Farmers at 4 p.m. That is going to be a fun game. This one's a fun one, too. Get it out to Petit. Barrels forward for a gain of 5 on first down.
I'm so looking forward to that Clayton Valley, Redlands East Valley game that I think we should just do it too, Jeff. I enjoyed this one. Let's do another. I'm right there with you. Ernie Banks, right? Let's play 2.
Let's play 2. It's a perfect day for football here in Southern California. Let's play 2. Heck, let's play 3 with the open game coming up at 8.
I got a bedtime. I'm not going to stick around for that. I'm sorry.
Again, I'm old. We'll defer to the other guys for that one.
Yeah, the other guys.
Ramoto in motion. He's been the key offensive player, and they hand it off to the up back. And a first down at midfield.
Not sure if that was the infrequently used Jack Cassidy, perhaps. Just on the trap. Able to get the double team, and then lineman bounces off. Able to lead the way a little bit, and there's Jack Cassidy right there, the junior who doesn't often get to touch the ball, but right there, made the most of it. First down now in El Capitan territory.
Big conversion there is Stevens with the hard count. Flushed out to the right. And he's going to take it himself and run out of bounds near the 45. Smart play by Stevens, who can utilize those legs. Not really a runner, but he can get you a few when you need it, and they needed it there.
Yeah, and it looks like he's always putting his team in the right situation, the right position. Normally he's not making any egregious mistakes or terrible throws, just a good one.
The Flower in motion. Stevens. Over to Fideli. Fideli, first and 10. Play fake. Going deep is Stevens. Petit is out there. Petit gets up, makes the catch at the 15-yard line. He beat 2 defenders.
I don't know how many times you're going to give him a jump ball and not have him come down with it. It happened a few times, but you just throw it up to him, right? I mean, that's the advantage that he has. Jack Stevens just gives him a chance. Double coverage right there. Capucci not able to come down with it. Neither is Jared Turner. A great catch by Petit, who had to come off, and he's getting stretched out. Maybe a back issue. Not sure what's happening down there, but a heck of a catch.
We saw Petit on the training table last series getting his calf worked on. We got 3 working on him here. Stevens looks out to Flower, who's got it in the flat. Towards the end zone, reaches out. He stretches for a score. Max Flower's second touchdown reception of the game.
Now we are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Don't forget that Isaiah Capucci blocked the field goal earlier in this game, but Stevens just gets it out to Flower. Off coverage from the El Capitan defense, and Max Flower would not be denied. Gets Adam Ramoto blocking on the perimeter out there, and Zach Cagle just a little bit too late on the scene. Flower with the touchdown. Now an extra point away from tying it up.
There's Blair, who splits the uprights at 21 unanswered points from Campo Lindo.
Football left.
Short kick, get it at the 20. El Capitan, it's Malero. Brings it out to the 40.
It's going to take a great effort by El Capitan to try and get back on the board again in the fourth quarter.
Hand it off to Capucci. Goes right in, pushes his way out of the... Handoff goes to Capucci. Capucci in motion. Handoff to Smith. Barrels forward, past the 45. He's got a first down. Cagle under center. Hand it off. That's Capucci. Breaks through the middle and a good tackle at the feet. Run the ball more effective here in this drive. Cagle hands to Capucci. Moving the pile. Close. Hand it off. That's Capucci. It'll depend on the spot. The far judge is right on the first down marker. And they have been feeding Capucci here on this final drive as we tick down under 2 minutes.
To the naked eye, it looks like it's
one-on-one on the near side if you're looking at Lima. And run the reverse. That's Malero. Scoots out of one tackle, down the sideline, breaks another and near the 10-yard line. The end around to Sam Malero. Picks up a big chunk and they are in field goal territory and then some.
Great call at the right time by El Capitan. They'd seen the run right to Capucci so many times, but the blockers seal everybody in. They allow Malero to get to the outside. He makes 2 guys miss. Finally brought down with a club to the neck right there, and Malero has been Mr. Do Everything for El Capitan today.
Been great on defense, breaking up pass plays, and there with the run of the season for the Vaqueros. The other way, it's Ramoto. Nobody's going to catch him. Campolindo with an improbable touchdown on a fumble by Capucci. Of all the ways you could have seen this one end, that is one that you didn't think. Adam Ramoto, who has 2 second-half touchdowns, picks up the fumble recovery and rumbles it in.
Well, Capucci just loses the ball. Not sure exactly who put the helmet on it, but Ramoto has always been in the right spot at the right time today. That play, no exception. 51.9 seconds left. Cagle looked pretty able running down the field. Certainly going to need a great effort from him if they want to get back into this one and perhaps tie it.
An 85-yard scoop and score is the extra point. Puts Campolindo in front 35-28. And 28 unanswered points from the Cougars. Ramoto with more work on the bridge of his nose. He's got 3 second-half scores. And the first Garcia coming up from his strong safety position was the one that knocked it loose.
Just boxes Capucci in, and Ramoto loses it. Or Ramoto picks it up, rather. And is off to the races, looking around, seeing if anybody's going to catch him. And that right there, that might allow Adam Ramoto to eat free in Campolindo for a long, long time.
El Cap fans stunned at the moment. They were in field goal range. Campolindo thinks they have it. And they do. Fumbles on back-to-back plays by El Capitan. And the defense for Campolindo comes up huge as we have a couple of Vaqueros down.
Malero trying to make something happen here on the return. And again, sandwiched, looked like number 87, who we do not have on our roster for Campolindo. Maybe a JV guy coming up big.
Tiger Garcia, who caused the fumble from Capucci, recovered that one. It was Joey Berzins who came in and forced at number 87 a number switch before the game today. And he seals the first CIF State Bowl championship for Kevin Mason as Stevens takes a knee. But before that, happy ride back up to Moraga.
I don't know that I've seen something like this before. You're down 3 scores late in the third quarter. You think you've got it. A couple things don't go your way after you're up 28-7. Your defense not quite able to hold Campolindo down. Taking a field goal or even scoring a touchdown. But Capucci loses the ball. Ramoto returns it. And so goes Campolindo to their first state championship in school history.
Stevens takes a knee as we saw Brad Cagle on the sideline. A heck of a year for him. A 2-time first-team All-CIF player. You see his high school career come to a close with one more snap from Stevens. And coach going crazy with the student section as the Campolindo Cougars come away with their first CIF State Bowl championship victory. Congratulations to 19-year head coach Kevin Macy. They came up short in 2011. But this time, they break through.